its commitment to the culture of peace as a strategic choice and a firm principle in our foreign policy. We also reaffirm the need to intensify international efforts to combat hate speech and incitement of violence. We need to support the role of the United Nations in terms of conflict prevention and conflict resolution through peaceful means. Without selectivity, we also need to strengthen dialogue between civilizations and cultures as a cornerstone for peaceful coexistence between nations. Tunisia participates in peacekeeping functions based on our diplomatic and security doctrine that places people at the heart of our concerns. We believe that protecting civilians is a moral obligation and not just an international obligation. Since the first years of our independence, and although our national army was newly formed, Tunisia was one of the first countries that contributed to peacekeeping operations. Today, it is participating in 4 peacekeeping operations. This reflects the trust of the international community in the qualifications and discipline of Tunisian troops and their commitment to the principles of the United Nations. Based on our historic experience and our early engagement in these humanitarian operations, we believe that protecting civilians is not just a temporary response. It is a continuous action based on prevention and anticipation. Based on our experience, we have organized the International Conference on the Role of Armed Forces in Protecting Civilians in Peacekeeping Operations on the 10th and 11th of July 2025 in cooperation with the UN Peacekeeping Operations Department, which resulted in a number of initiatives and proposals to strengthen the protection of civilians and to achieve the desired outcomes from peacekeeping operations and to renew the trust of countries and peoples in these operations. In conclusion, I reaffirm, Mr. President, Excellencies, that Tunisia, which engaged in the work of the United Nations even before our independence and following our liberation to complete the components of our sovereignty. We are proud of what we have achieved since we have joined the UN on November 12, 1956, in order to defend the UN Charter and reinforce the principles of international peace and security in words and in deeds, and our contribution in the efforts of peacekeeping. With the same determination, Tunisia will continue to actively engage in all genuine initiatives to achieve security and stability for all people of the region and the world. We remain hopeful that we will be able to build together a future that carries opportunities that meet the aspirations and the hopes of our people and future generations. May the peace, mercy, and blessings of God be upon you. I thank you for your attention.